welcome to our group's podcast. Today, we want to discuss with you an ever-growing topic valuable to teachers of all grade levels. As many of you may have heard, rhythmic exercises are slowly but surely making their way into different areas across the Common Core curriculum. From pre-K through 12th grade, teachers are adding music and rhythm to their classrooms, not only because it's fun and entertaining, but because apparently music has several benefits for children, both academically and socially. Before we get into the benefits of music and rhythm and how to use it in the classroom, let's talk about how valuable music is known to be.
Music has been around for thousands of years, yet we still find new ways to make music every day. No matter what you're feeling or where you are, there is always a song or rhythm to match your emotion. In fact, according to research by Sampson, Delaracci, and Platel, music has been found to be so powerful that it can help people with memory loss or dementia remember things from their past. With such strong characteristics and a vast history, it's no wonder that professionals are now identifying music as a vital part of education. Today, we want to share with you a few benefits of adding music and rhythm to the classroom. We will also share ways to incorporate different music and rhythmic activities for all grades pre-K through 12. So let's dive on in and learn how we can enhance our classroom environments. For students ages pre-K through first, music can be beneficial in all academic and social areas. A recent research article titled Attitudes of Preschool Teachers on the Use of Music Activities in Early Childhood Education found that children of this age participating in daily rhythmic or musical activities showed growth in cognitive skills, emotional skills, self-regulation skills, focus, psychomotor skills, and many other areas. The use of rhythmic activities has also been found to be very calming and regulating, especially for children coming from trauma. As a clinician, researcher, and teacher for over 30 years, Dr. Bruce Perry has done much work on children with trauma and how to ease them of their pain and trauma that they have come from. With all of the benefits of music and rhythm, why wouldn't you want to give it a try? Lucky for us educators, including music and rhythmic activities in our day-to-day activities is so simple and doesn't require any special equipment.
Well known for her contributions to education, Dr. Barbara Sorrells has done several training sessions on the benefits of music and rhythmic activities. She has also shared some ways to incorporate these practices. Pre-K through first grade students can easily participate in these activities by simply clapping along to a beat or using things like rhythm sticks to keep the pace. As Dr. Sorrells states, the key is to stay around 60 beats per minute. This beat typically mimics what happens to babies in the mother's womb. Mimicking the heartbeat, this tempo helps kids to calm down and relax subconsciously. If you have access to CDs or a tablet of some sort, playing nursery rhymes is also a great method of incorporating simple rhythms in your classroom. So, there you have it. No supplies necessary, just some good clapping at a steady pace, and we can help our kiddos in so many different ways. Now, just like I mentioned, these methods can be manipulated for all grades. So let's move on now and hear how rhythm and music can be added to 2nd through 4th grade classrooms. Take it away, Tashara.
Thanks, Kaitlin. Hey, education warriors. Listen, music and rhythm are not just abstract concepts. They are practical tools that can significantly enhance your young learners' ability to focus, regulate their emotions, and improve overall classroom harmony. Now imagine this sound, a gentle, steady beat at 60 beats per minute. This pace is calming. It mimics the resting heart rate, creating a natural sense of tranquility. Integrating this rhythmic pattern into your classroom is not only possible, but it can be also incredibly beneficial. Rhythmic patterns at 60 beats per minute can play a crucial role in regulating both mind and body. So let's explore these top 3 tips that are not just theoretical, but also practical and effective for a 2nd to 4th grade classroom. Let's start with emotional regulation. Music and rhythm are not just tools. They are allies in our mission to create a positive learning environment. They can significantly influence emotions, helping to soothe anxiety and restlessness, which is especially helpful in a classroom setting. Using rhythm breaks during transitions or after recess is not just a strategy, it's a way to show our students that we care about their well being and want to help them settle back into a learning mindset. Number 2, cognitive focus. Studies show that background music at a steady, calming pace can enhance concentration and cognitive function. During independent work time, use these methods. Consider playing soft rhythmic music at 60 beats per minute. This can create an environment that supports better focus and productivity. And honey, we all need these little humans to stay focused as much as possible. Number 3, group cohesion. Rhythmic activities encourage students to work together in harmony, whether through a group clapback activity, a rhythmic chant, or collaborative music making. These activities give a sense of community and improve student social bonds. Rhythm and music are powerful tools that can transform the classroom experience. Now, by incorporating a steady 60 beat per minute into daily practices, we can help our young students regulate their minds and bodies, improve focus, and welcome a positive and cohesive learning environment within the classroom. Now, I hope you found these insights helpful and are inspired to bring more rhythm into your classroom. Until next time, keep the beat steady and the learning out loud. Now let's hear from our music and middle school from Starla.
Have you ever wondered why it is that memorizing a poem is more difficult than remembering song lyrics? What is the significance of the feelings that we have with certain songs even years later? How can using music in the classroom improve or support learning? That is the topic we will be tackling as we transition out of elementary school and into the middle school years. One study called The Effects of Arts Integrated Instruction on Memory for Science Content found that the arts integrated instruction using music and motion is as effective as or better than conventional instruction for long-term memory of science content, especially for students scoring at the basic level in reading. They showed a significant improvement after using the arts integrated instruction. This leads one to believe that this approach would help teachers bridge the learning gaps in the lower achieving population of students. There are several ways that teachers in middle school might use music in the classroom to improve the cognitive function of students, such as extending memory and their creativity that are essential for learning. According to Judy Willis, who wrote Using Music During Instruction to Support Cognition, studies have shown that when information is learned, practiced, or applied through using our different senses, such as hearing, seeing, touching, moving, the memories are stored in multiple regions of the brain. Using musical experiences in the learning process has been shown to improve memory and may expand the brain's capacity for information interconnection. This can lead to the discovery of relationships that might not have been noticed otherwise, which can foster creative breakthroughs. Some examples would be using music during daily routines, transitioning from one activity to another, as well as playing background music during independent or reflection work time, incorporating music by using parodies of current hit songs to help remember events, rules, or facts. As a teacher, I have personally noticed a significant difference in my students' focus and attention when I started playing music in the background during independent work time. I also use parodies to help my students make sense of and remember complex science concepts. The catchy tunes help them remember the information far beyond the time that they are in my classroom, and their test scores showed a remarkable increase as well. Using music in the classroom has definitely set the tone for a more positive experience for my students. It's been interesting as well as we all try to gel our musical preferences and learn about each other's different cultures and backgrounds through our taste in music. What a wonderful opportunity we have to support kids' participation with music, enhance their memory, and even the feelings of excitement and the positivity that comes to the learning environment from using music in their academics.
Wow, who knew that music could be so helpful in middle school classrooms? Thank you so much, Starla. Now let's move on and hear from Melissa and see how music can be beneficial in high school classrooms as well. Take it away, Melissa.
Moving into the high school setting, music use is a little different than the elementary levels of learning. It can help students regulate out of a heightened state, it can get students talking about common interests, and it can help students stay focused while they are working. I use music in my resource room as background noise. Students seemed to stay more focused while they are working on assignments. Our building also plays music in between each class while they are taking their breaks and getting to their next room. According to a study done by Vigil and his fellow authors, a fast tempo and major key can evoke excitement and joy in a student's feelings, while a minor key can express tension or anxiety. Students found when they had music in their class setting, it had a positive effect on their mood, concentration, learning, and motivation. Students also associated the music with a rest or a break, which lets you relax for the next lesson. Many of the settings in this study had music playing in the background for students, which ultimately helped them relax before a lesson or a test. Another study, Music in the Classroom to Help Students, showed that music can have a positive effect on a student's psychological adjustment. This study showed that music that had a slow rhythm helped relax students who needed psychological regulation. The slower rhythm helped the student be able to unwind and mentally regulate out of a heightened state. Allowing this to help them regulate out of the state they were in will help them to be able to work on assignments, and if they were removed from the general education setting, allow them hopefully transition back to the setting at a later time once the student is calm. Teachers in the classroom of 9th through 12th grade students found that this was beneficial to their students, even when just using this practice for a few minutes at the beginning of their classes. The music would help regulate their emotions and the students in a better mindset to be able to learn throughout the period.
Well, there you have it. Music can help everybody from every age in every classroom. The more that we incorporate music and rhythm into our classrooms, the happier and healthier our children will be. Whether it's just for a few minutes a day or throughout the duration of your lessons, try and incorporate just a little bit of music throughout your day. Whether you're a pre-K teacher or a 12th grade teacher, you can find different ways to do this everywhere. Just remember, you don't need any special tools. Clap along to a beat or play some music. Sing a tune, whatever you can do to help brighten your kiddos' days. Thank you guys so much for listening to our podcast. Check back again soon to find out some more helpful tips on keeping your kiddos educated, happy, and healthy. Bye.